What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another Roblox Studio tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make an index system for your game. Also, big thanks to this comment right here for giving me the idea for this video. And of course, as always, if you guys don't want to, stick around and watch through this video to actually learn how to make this, I will leave it in the description for you to get, but I highly recommend that you do stick around and watch just so you can learn to continue your development journey. But now, with all that being said, let's get into this tutorial. Alright, so this system is actually going to be an add-on to my inventory system that I made a little while ago. So if you have not seen that video, I recommend that you go check that out before this one. Of course, if you don't want to stick with that video, I did leave the inventory system in the description of that video if you wanted to get that. But I'd recommend you watch it just so you kind of understand how all this works. So how we're going to make this index system is first, you're going to come over to the GUI. And we're going to make another button. So just, you can kind of copy this one and I'll move it down to like 0.7. Yeah, that'll be good. And rename this to index. I'll change the text to be index as well. And the inventory frame, I'll copy this. And yeah, I'll only need to copy that. And then we can just change the name to be index frame. And that should be the GUI done. So now what I'm going to do is inside replicate storage, I'll make a module and I'll rename this to I'll name it like items, I guess. And we can delete all this. We can return a table. And inside this table is where we'll hold all the items within the game. So I'll have like a knife, and this can just be equal to a table, and inside this table, obviously I'm not gonna be doing anything with the items in this tutorial. I'm just only making the actual tutorial for the index system. So you could have in the shop system, I made the price. You could have that equal to 200, or if you wanted to be if you want the knife to do a damage, you could set that equal to 10 or something like that or whatever. But I'm just making this as an example. Inside this table, you could really put whatever you want as a description of this knife. And then I'll also do a sword, I guess, and I'll make that equal to a table. And then I guess I'll also do I'll do one more. I'll do a katana, and I'll set that equal to a table. So I'm not gonna be doing anything with that, so I don't really even need that. So yeah, these will be the items that I want to have inside my game. So what I will do now is inside this inventory client, we could actually rename this to GUI handler now if we wanted to, or something like that. I'm going to make some new variables. I will get the local index frame, we get the GUI.index frame, then local index container, we get to index frame.container. Then local index close, we get the index frame dot close. Then local index button will be get GUI dot index. So now down here, I'll make it below the inventory. We can say index button dot activated connect function. You can say index frame dot visible. We go to not index frame dot visible. Then if index frame dot visible is equal to true, then we'll make a function up there. But first off, let's make the index closed. So index closed activate connect function, and we can just say the index frame dot visible equal to false. So now I'll make a function. So local function open index, and I can do for underscore comma v in pairs. I'll clear out the index container, get children do. Then if v is a frame, then v destroy. Oh wait, yeah, I also guess I have to make the template for the index. Sorry, I forgot about that. So in the index frame, take the inventory template. I'll just copy that and I'll paste it inside the container. We'll get rid of the amount, and the item name, I'll just make it the item name the size of the thing. So yeah, this will be my index template. So I'll rename it to index template and I'll put it inside the script, and we don't need this to be visible anymore. And now I will say, or now I'll get this items module. So local items module is equal to require replicated storage, wait for child items, and I will loop through this items model. So for name, comma, item info in pairs, items or item module, the items module do, and I will say local template be equal to script.index template clone. The template.parent will be equal to the index container. The template.name will make it to the item's name. We'll say the template.itemName.text will be equal to the obviously the item's name. Or actually, what we can do is we can say so Control X that, so cut that, and we'll say if player dot inventory find first child and the name, the item's name, then so if the player has this item in their inventory, then I will set the template dot the item name to be the item's name. But if they don't, I will set it to be like item not discovered or something like that. So now if they don't own the item in their inventory, then it won't, like, the name won't show up. But if they do, then the name will show up. And now I will just call this open index function whenever we open up the index. And now I think if we test the game, it should work exactly how we want it to. So let me open up my inventory. I have nothing in there. The index, see, I have nothing in my inventory, so item not discovered. And what items did I have? The knife, the sword, katana. I'll give myself a knife. Add item. Or wait, I gotta give myself one knife. So I have a knife in my inventory now. So now if I check the index, the knife should show up. There we go. Obviously, you guys can like customize this if you want to have like there'd be like the pictures of the items instead using like image labels. But yeah, that should do it for this tutorial. If you guys made it to the end, I greatly appreciate that. If you guys could also like and subscribe, that would mean the absolute world to me. And yeah, let me know of any other tutorials that you guys would like to see in the comments. And that should do it for this video. Goodbye.